Vocabulary. Things for a holiday. I can talk about things I take on holiday. First of all, let's watch this video.
Spain is the most popular destination for British holidaymakers, followed by France, Ireland and the USA. Camping is a popular form of holiday, especially with younger people, but it has declined in popularity with British families as cheap package holidays abroad have become accessible to more people.
Think. What things do you always take with you when you go on holiday? Money, clothes, mobile phones, books, snacks, games. Discuss as a class. Exercise 1. Look at the travel quiz. Match photos with 1 to 20 with the words in blue. Listen and check you answer.
Unit 8. Vocabulary. Exercise 1. 1,
Rucksack.
2,
Suitcase.
3,
Sleeping bag.
4,
Towel.
5,
Swimming costume.
6,
Swimming trunks.
7,
Insect spray.
8,
Sun cream.
9,
Toothbrush.
10,
Toothpaste.
11,
Soap.
12,
Shampoo.
13,
Waterproofs.
14,
Water bottle.
15,
Wash bag.
16,
Torch.
17,
Pen knife.
18,
Phrase book.
19,
Guidebook.
20.
Tent.
Exercise 2. Which things in exercise 1 have you got? Discuss with your partner. Watch the demonstration video.
I've got a suitcase, a water bottle, a torch, a swimming costume and sun cream.
I've got a rucksack, a tent, a sleeping bag, a guidebook and a swimming costume.
We both have a swimming costume.
Exercise 3. Do the travel quiz and compare your answers with a partner. 1. If you are camping and walking, what's the best thing for carrying your clothes?
C. A rucksack.
2. A water bottle is useful if you're camping or walking. If you're walking in a hot country, how much water do you need to drink?
A liter every hour.
3. A good tent and sleeping bag for one person weighs.
A. About 4 kilos.
4. Do you need insect spray? Remember, mosquitoes like places which are
B. Wet.
5. A phrase book and guidebook are useful. In which country can you visit the Colosseum and say, ciao?
C. Italy.
6. Which of these do you not normally use in the bathroom?
A. A torch and penknife.
7. In which of these places do you probably not need a swimming costume or trunks and sun cream?
C. The Arctic.
8. In which of these places do you probably need waterproofs?
B. A rainforest.
Count your points. Which one of the following are you? Exercise 4. Watch or listen. Which things in exercise 1 do the people mention?
What 3 things do you always take on holiday with you?
My mobile, a wash bag, and my swimming costume. I love going on beach holidays.
What 3 things do you usually take on holiday with you?
Well, I like walking holidays, so I usually take waterproofs, a rucksack, and some insect spray for the mosquitoes.
Are mosquitoes a big problem?
It depends where you go, but yes, some places have got a lot of mosquitoes, and they love me.
What kind of holiday do you like?
I like camping holidays.
Okay, when you go camping, what do you take with you?
Well, a sleeping bag and a tent, obviously, and a wash bag and a change of clothes.
Anything else?
Yes, a torch is important and a penknife.
So, what do people need when they go on holiday to Ireland?
Well, waterproofs are probably a good idea because it rains a lot.
True. What else do you think? Sun cream? Swimming costume?
No, maybe not. But it's always good to have a camera, so you can take photos of all the beautiful places.
Wash bag, swimming costume, waterproofs. Rucksack, insect spray, sleeping bag, tent, torch, penknife, sun cream.
Exercise 5. Watch or listen again and complete the key phrases.
What 3 things do you always take on holiday with you?
My mobile, a wash bag, and my swimming costume. I love going on beach holidays.
What 3 things do you usually take on holiday with you?
Well, I like walking holidays, so I usually take waterproofs, a rucksack, and some insect spray for the mosquitoes.
Are mosquitoes a big problem?
It depends where you go, but yes, some places have got a lot of mosquitoes, and they love me.
What kind of holiday do you like?
I like camping holidays.
OK, when you go camping, what do you take with you?
Well, a sleeping bag and a tent, obviously, and a wash bag and a change of clothes.
Anything else?
Yes, a torch is important and a penknife.
So, what do people need when they go on holiday to Ireland?
Well, waterproofs are probably a good idea because it rains a lot.
True. What else do you think? Sun cream? Swimming costume?
No, maybe not. But it's always good to have a camera, so you can take photos of all the beautiful places.
Number 1.
I love going on beach holidays.
Number 2.
It depends where you go.
Number 3.
Some places have got a lot of mosquitoes.
Number 4.
A torch is important.
Number 5.
Waterproofs are probably a good idea.
Number 6.
It's always good to have a camera.
Exercise 6. Work in groups. Imagine that you are going on a holiday. Choose holiday A or B. Which things from the travel quiz do you need? Use some of the key phrases. Holiday A. You are going on a cruise holiday for 10 days. Holiday B. You are going on a camping holiday for 5 days. Watch the demonstration videos. Holiday A.
I love going on a cruise holiday.
Yes, me too.
I think we definitely need swimming costume.
Yes, and a sun cream is important because we will be outside of our room most of the day.
And a camera is probably a good idea.
You're right. I want to take pictures of the sunset.
Holiday B.
I love going on a camping holiday.
Yes, me too.
I think we definitely need a rucksack because it's easier to carry around.
Yes, and a sleeping bag is important too.
The place has got a lot of mosquitoes. Insect spray is probably a good idea.
You're right. And the waterproofs, just in case it rains.
How about you? Discuss in your group. Last but not least, what other things you can take on holiday? Make a list and tell your friends. 8. Going away. Reading. Summer holidays. I can read for detailed information. Think. What are you going to do this summer? Do you go away with your family? Where do you go? What do you like doing on holiday? If you stay at home, do you get bored? What do you do with your friends? Discuss with your friends. Exercise 1. Look at the photos. What do you see in the pictures? Read the text and write C for Kira, M for Martin or B for Bethany.
Class news. What are you going to do this summer? Are you going to go away or stay in London? This week some of the students in Class 10A write about their summer plans.
I'm going to spend a week in Paris with my family in July. I'm so excited. We're going to go by train. I bought a guidebook last week and Paris looks really cool, but very expensive. We're going to climb the Eiffel Tower. It's really tall, 324 meters. Kira.
My parents want to stay at home and do some jobs in the house, so I'm not going to go away. Boring. I've got some nice plans, though. I'm going to do a tennis course with a friend. And some of my friends are going to stay at my house one weekend and we're going to sleep in my new tent in the garden. I can't wait. Martin.
I'm going to stay with my cousins in Cornwall. They've got a huge house near the beach. I love swimming, so I'm going to swim in the sea every day, and I'm also going to learn to surf. I hope the water isn't cold. Bethany.
One. This person bought a guidebook last week.
See Kira.
2. This person isn't going to go away this summer.
M. Martin.
3. This person has got cousins in Cornwall.
B. Bethany.
4. This person has got a new tent.
M. Martin.
5. This person can't surf.
B. Bethany.
6. This person is going to spend time in an expensive city.
See Kira.
Exercise 2. Read and listen to the text again and answer the questions. 1. When is Kira going to go to Paris?
In July.
2. How tall is the Eiffel Tower?
324 meters.
3. Why is Martin going to stay in London?
His parents want to do some jobs in the house.
4. What is Bethany's cousin's house like?
It's huge and it's near the beach.
Optional activity. Reading. Answer the following questions. 1. Who is Kira going to go on holiday with?
Her family.
2. What is Martin going to learn?
Tennis.
3. What is Bethany going to do every day?
Swim in the sea.
Exercise 3. Vocabulary Plus. Check the meaning of the adjectives in blue in the text. Cool.
Hey bye.
Expensive. Boring.
Baru.
Huge. Cold. Optional activity. Vocabulary plus. Match the blue adjectives in the text to their opposites below. 1. Very small.
Huge.
2. Cheap.
Expensive.
3. Uncool. 4. Hot. 5. Interesting.
Boring.
6. Old.
New.
Exercise 4. Use it. Work in pairs. Which holiday do you prefer? Kira's, Martin's or Bethany's? Why? And where did you go on your last holiday? What did you do? Watch the demonstration video.
I prefer Bethany's holiday, because I love beaches. I also like swimming and I want to learn to surf.
I prefer Kira's holiday because I've never been to Paris. And I want to climb the Eiffel Tower.
I prefer Martin's holiday because I love playing tennis. And I like the idea of sleeping in a tent with friends in the garden.
Last holiday, I went to Kielu River in Sabah with my family. We did the white water rafting. We also had barbecue near the river. It was really fun.
How about you? Unit 8. Going away. Be going to. Affirmative, negative and questions. I can talk about future plans and intentions. What you can remember about the summer plans on page 84. Look at these sentences. I'm going to spend a week in Paris with my family in July. We're going to go by train. We're going to climb the Eiffel Tower. I'm not going to go away. I'm going to do a tennis course with a friend. Some of my friends are going to stay at my house. We're going to sleep in my new tent in the garden. I'm going to stay with my cousins in Cornwall. I'm going to swim in the sea every day. I'm also going to learn to surf. What do these sentences refer to? Is it for the past, present or future?
They refer to the future.
Today, we are going to learn how to talk about future plans. Exercise 1. Look at the text again on page 84 and complete the examples. Then choose the correct words in rules 1 to 2. Number 1.
We're going to climb the Eiffel Tower.
Number 2.
I'm not going to go away.
Number 3.
What are you going to do this summer?
Number 4.
Are you going to stay in London?
Rules 1.
We use be going to talk about future plans and intentions.
Rules 2.
We make questions with be plus pronoun or noun, going to, and verb.
Watch the grammar animation.
What are you going to do tomorrow?
I'm going to hang out with my friends.
I'm going to walk to the mountains. Oh, it's too hot here.
I'm not going to come with you. It's too far.
Exercise 2. Complete the sentences with the affirmative or negative form of be going to and the verbs in brackets. Example: I'm going to see a film at the cinema. They aren't going to go to school tomorrow. Number 1.
You're going to visit your grandparents tomorrow.
Number 2.
They aren't going to travel by train.
Number 3.
Lily's going to buy a guidebook for Prague.
Number 4.
I'm not going to take my phone or tablet.
Number 5.
We're going to stay in a modern hotel.
Number 6.
Pavel isn't going to study French next year.
Exercise 3. Complete the email with the verbs in the box and the correct form of be going to. Number 1.
Hi Stefan. How are things? It's almost the summer holidays and I'm not going to go to school for 6 weeks.
Number 2. Number 3.
We aren't going to go on holiday this summer because my dad's going to paint the house.
Number 4.
My mum's going to drive me to my grandparents' house in Wales next week.
Number 5.
I'm going to stay with them for 10 days.
Number 6.
When I get back, my friend and I are going to do a football course.
Number 7.
After that, I think I'm going to relax and play video games.
Number 8.
I'm not going to see my brother this summer because he's got a job in Spain. Lucky him.
Number 9.
What about you? Are you going to come to England one weekend in the summer? Email me and tell me about your summer plans. Bye for now, Luke.
Exercise 4. Look at the people's weekend plans. Katie's going to go to Rome by plane. She's going to stay in a modern hotel. She's going to take a guidebook for Rome. She's going to visit the Colosseum and Trevi Fountain. Joe and Max are going to go to Cornwall by car. They're going to stay on a campsite. They aren't going to take any guidebook. They're going to go to the beach and swim. Write questions and answers. Example: Is Katie going to go to Cornwall? No, she isn't. Number 1.
Is Katie going to stay on a campsite?
No, she isn't.
Number 2.
Are Joe and Max going to visit the Colosseum?
No, they aren't.
Number 3.
Is Katie going to visit the Trevi Fountain?
Yes, she is.
Number 4.
What are Joe and Max going to do?
They're going to go to the beach and swim.
Number 5.
How is Katie going to travel?
She's going to travel by plane.
Number 6.
Are Joe and Max going to take a guidebook?
No, they aren't.
Exercise 5. Pronunciation. Question, stress and rhythm. Look at the example here. Please note that certain words are underlined. The underlined words are pronounced with stress. It means we say it slightly louder and with more intonation. Listen and repeat, and then choose the stressed words in each question.
Unit 8. Language Focus. Exercise 5.
Where are you going to stay?
1,
Are you going to buy a torch?
2,
What are we going to see?
3,
How is she going to travel?
4,
Are we going to stay in a tent?
Number 1.
Are you going to buy a torch?
Number 2.
What are we going to see?
Number 3.
How is she going to travel?
Number 4.
Are we going to stay in a tent?
Exercise 6. Work in pairs. Ask and answer questions to find out about your partner's perfect weekend. Use the words in the box and your own ideas. Who is going to have the most amazing weekend? Watch the demonstration video.
Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go to Singapore.
Who are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with my parents.
When are you going to go?
I'm going to go this weekend.
How are you going to go to Singapore?
My dad's going to drive.
What are you going to do in Singapore?
I'm going to visit the Universal Studios and go shopping.
How about you? Discuss with your partner. Last but not least, write about your plans for the summer holidays. I can talk about the weather. Think, which weather do you prefer? Do you prefer hot weather? Or do you prefer cold weather? What's your reason? What other weather conditions do you know? Discuss as a class. Exercise 1. Let's check the meaning of the words in the box. Sunny,
cerah,
cold,
sejuk,
foggy,
berkabus,
windy,
berangin,
icy,
berais,
snowy,
bersalji,
hot,
panas,
rainy,
hujan,
cloudy,
mendung,
stormy,
ribut.
What words can you match to photos 1 to 4? Listen and check.
Unit 8. Vocabulary and Listening. Exercise 1. 1,
Rainy. Cloudy.
2,
Hot. Sunny.
3,
Cold. Snowy. Icy.
4,
Foggy. Cloudy. Cold.
Exercise 2. Read the text and complete the text with some of the words in Exercise 1. Number 1.
Extreme weather around the world. The wettest place. Mawsynram in India is one of the wettest places in the world. This small rainy village in India gets about 12 meters of rain every year.
Number 2. Number 3.
The hottest place. Death Valley in California is the hottest place in the USA. The highest temperature ever was 56.7 degrees Celsius in 1913. Although it can be really hot, it can also be very cold at night, with temperature below 0 degrees Celsius.
Number 4. Number 5.
The coldest place. Vostok Station in Antarctica is probably the coldest place on Earth. The lowest temperature ever was negative 89.2 degrees Celsius in 1983. Antarctica is the icy continent at the South Pole, with about 87% of the world's ice. It can also be very windy. The strongest wind ever was 327 kilometers an hour in 1972.
Number 6. Number 7.
The foggiest place. The foggiest place in the world is Argentia in Canada. About 200 days every year are foggy. Newfoundland can also be very stormy, with a lot of thunder and lightning.
Exercise 3. Listen to an interview with explorer Stephanie Lowe. What do you think she is going to do in Antarctica? Is she going to study about animals? Or is she going to learn about climate change? Listen and check your answer.
Unit 8. vocabulary and listening. Exercises 3 and 5.
Today I'm talking to explorer Stephanie Lowe. She's going to go on a trip to Antarctica in November. What are you going to do there, Stephanie?
I'm going to walk to the South Pole.
Walk? To the South Pole? Why?
Well, I'm an explorer and a photographer. I'm going to take photos of the ice in Antarctica.
Of course. It's very icy there.
Yes, 98% of Antarctica is ice.
Wow. Why are you going to go in November?
Because it's summer there. There are only 2 seasons in Antarctica, summer and winter.
Really?
Yes. It isn't sunny in winter. It's night for 6 months. And in summer, it never gets dark.
What about animals? Will you see any polar bears?
No, I won't. Polar bears live in the Arctic. But I hope I'll see some penguins and whales. They live in Antarctica.
Oh, yeah. What equipment are you going to take?
A lot. For example, special clothes, waterproofs, sunglasses, water bottles, a penknife, and some sun cream.
Sun cream?
Yes, it won't be hot, but it'll be sunny in November.
What will the temperature be like?
It'll be very cold, of course. It's very windy in Antarctica, and the wind changes the temperature. In November, the temperature will be about minus 30 degrees Celsius, so a very good tent and sleeping bag will also be important.
How will you talk to your friends and family at home?
I'm going to take a special laptop, but at the research centre at the South Pole, there'll be telephones and computers, so communicating will be easier. There'll also be nice meals and hot water at the centre.
Well, good luck, Stephanie. I hope we'll see you next year after the...
What is she going to do in Antarctica?
She's going to walk to the South Pole and study and take photos of the ice in Antarctica.
Exercise 4. Read the study strategy. Guessing before listening. Before you listen, read the questions carefully and see how many answers you can guess. Guessing before you listen gives you an idea of the kind of information you are listening for. It helps you to focus when you listen. Read the questions and answers in exercise 5 and guess the correct answers. Are there any answers you can guess? Exercise 5. Listen again and check your answers.
Unit 8. Vocabulary and listening. Exercises 3 and 5.
Today I'm talking to explorer Stephanie Lowe. She's going to go on a trip to Antarctica in November. What are you going to do there, Stephanie?
I'm going to walk to the South Pole.
Walk? To the South Pole? Why?
Well, I'm an explorer and a photographer. I'm going to take photos of the ice in Antarctica.
Of course. It's very icy there.
Yes, 98% of Antarctica is ice.
Wow. Why are you going to go in November?
Because it's summer there. There are only 2 seasons in Antarctica, summer and winter.
Really?
Yes. It isn't sunny in winter. It's night for 6 months. And in summer, it never gets dark.
What about animals? Will you see any polar bears?
No, I won't. Polar bears live in the Arctic. But I hope I'll see some penguins and whales. They live in Antarctica.
Oh, yeah. What equipment are you going to take?
A lot. For example, special clothes, waterproofs, sunglasses, water bottles, a penknife, and some sun cream.
Sun cream?
Yes, it won't be hot, but it'll be sunny in November.
What will the temperature be like?
It'll be very cold, of course. It's very windy in Antarctica, and the wind changes the temperature. In November, the temperature will be about minus 30 degrees Celsius, so a very good tent and sleeping bag will also be important.
How will you talk to your friends and family at home?
I'm going to take a special laptop, but at the research centre at the South Pole, there'll be telephones and computers, so communicating will be easier. There'll also be nice meals and hot water at the centre.
Well, good luck, Stephanie. I hope we'll see you next year after the...
Number 1.
Stephanie is also a photographer.
Number 2.
%98 of Antarctica is ice.
Number 3.
In Antarctica, Stephanie will see penguins and whales.
Number 4.
The weather in November will be sunny, windy and cold.
Number 5.
The temperature will be about negative 30 degrees Celsius.
Number 6.
She'll communicate with her friends and family with a special laptop.
Optional activity. Answer the questions. 1. In what month is Stephanie going to visit Antarctica? 2. How many seasons are there in Antarctica?
2. Summer and winter.
3. What equipment is Stephanie going to take?
'Special clothes, waterproofs, sunglasses, water bottle, a penknife, sun cream, a tent, a sleeping bag and a special laptop.
4. What is there going to be at the research center?
Telephones, computers, nice meals and hot water.
Exercise 6. Use it. Ask and answer questions about the weather. Use the phrases in the box and the words in exercise 1. Watch the demonstration video.
What's the weather like today?
It's hot and sunny. How about your place? What's the weather like?
It's cloudy. I hope it won't rain and stormy like yesterday.
I can make predictions about the future. What you can remember about Stephanie Lowe. What's she going to do? What will the weather be like? It will be sunny. It won't be hot. Will. And won't. Are these sentences about Stephanie's plan?
No, they aren't.
Are they predictions about the future?
Yes, they are.
Today we are going to learn how to make predictions in English. Exercise 1. Look at the examples and complete rules 1 to 4. 1. Lydia will feel tired and happy. 2. It'll be hot and sunny. 3. I won't be very hungry. 4. Will there be many cyclists? 5. What will the weather be like? Rules 1.
We use will to make affirmative sentences about future predictions. The short form is LL.
Example. Sentences number 1 and 2. Rules 2.
We use will not for negative sentences. The short form is won't.
Example. Sentence number 3. Rules 3.
In questions, we use will, followed by noun or pronoun and then verb.
Example. Sentence number 4. Rules 4.
In short answers, we use yes or no, followed by pronoun and then will or won't.
Example. The answer for sentence number 4. Watch the grammar animation.
What do you think you'll be like when you're older, Pip?
I think I'll be rich. I'll probably drive a fast car and I'll live in a beautiful flat in the city.
Oh, will I have my own room in your flat?
No way! You won't live with me. I'll buy you your own apartment next door.
Oh.
I will be rich. I'll be rich. You will not live with me. You won't live with me.
Will I have my own room?
No, you won't. Yes, you will.
Exercise 2. Complete the sentences with will or won't, and the verbs in brackets. Remember, you need to read the sentences to decide whether to use will or won't. Number 1.
It won't rain in Wales, so don't take your waterproofs.
Number 2.
You'll have great time in New York. It's an amazing city.
Number 3.
It'll be hot tomorrow. Let's go to the beach.
Number 4.
I'll speak Spanish in Mexico this summer.
Number 5.
We won't buy a guidebook. We can use Dan's.
Number 6.
They won't need sleeping bags because they're going to stay in a hotel.
Exercise 3. Read the situations below and complete the second sentence. Use LL or won't and the ideas in the box. Number 1.
It's very hot. Laura is at the beach today. She'll need some sun cream.
Number 2.
Max hasn't got a torch on his camping trip. He won't read a book at night.
Number 3.
It's cold today. We won't have a barbecue.
Number 4.
I'm going to go on an Arctic cruise. I'll see whales.
Number 5.
You haven't got any waterproofs and it's rainy. You'll get wet.
Number 6.
They haven't got their mobile with them. They won't text their parents.
Exercise 4. Nick and his family are going to move from London to Australia. Write questions and answers about his future. Example: Nick like Australia. Question: Will Nick like Australia? Answer: Yes, he will. Number 1.
Will Nick's family live in a big house?
No, they won't.
Number 2.
Will Nick make many new friends?
Yes, he will.
Number 3.
Will Nick learn new language?
No, he won't.
Number 4.
Will it be hot and sunny in December?
Yes, it will.
Number 5.
Will Nick's family have a barbecue on the beach in January?
Yes, they will.
Number 6.
Will Nick's friends in London visit him next summer?
No, they won't.
Exercise 5. Write predictions about your partner's future with will or won't. Use the ideas below and your own ideas.
You'll go to university. You won't become famous. You'll travel the world. You won't learn Japanese. You won't live in another town or city. You won't write a book. You'll get a good job. You won't buy a small house. You'll buy a big house. You'll get married and have children.
Exercise 6. Use it. Work in pairs. Compare your predictions in exercise 5. How many of your predictions are correct? Watch the demonstration video.
I think you'll go to university.
I think I will.
I think you won't become famous.
No, I don't think I will.
I think you'll travel the world.
I think I will.
I think you won't learn Japanese.
I think I will.
I think you won't live in another town or city.
I think I will.
I think you won't write a book.
No, I don't think I will.
I think you'll get a good job.
I think I will.
I think you won't buy a small house.
I think I will.
I think you'll buy a big house.
No, I don't think I will.
I think you'll get married and have children.
I think I will.
I can make offers and promises. Think. Look at the photo of Zoe and Aaron. What do you think they are talking about? Discuss as a class. Exercise 1. Take a time to read the gapped dialogue. What is the meaning of picnic? Watch or listen and complete the dialogue with the words in the box.
Look, it says it will be hot and sunny this weekend. Let's go to the beach.
That's a good idea. Let's take a picnic.
Cool. I can bring some pizza.
I could make some sandwiches.
Great. I'll ask Hannah to bring some drinks.
Right. I'll text Jim and see if he wants to come too.
Let's meet at my house at 9 a.m. My mum can drive us to the beach.
Okay. I'll be at your house at 9.
Don't be late, Aaron. And don't forget the sandwiches or the sun cream.
I won't. I promise.
Who are they going to invite?
They're going to invite Hannah and Jim.
Let's check your answer. Number 1.
Look, it says it will be hot and sunny this weekend.
Number 2.
That's a good idea. Let's take a picnic.
Number 3.
Great. I'll ask Hannah to bring some drinks.
Number 4.
Let's meet at my house at 9 a.m. My mum can drive us to the beach.
Exercise 2. Before we proceed, let's discuss the meaning of offers and promises. Offers is something you say you can do for someone. For example, I can bring some cookies. Promises is something you say you will definitely do. For example, I'll meet you at 9 in the morning. Watch or listen again. Which key phrases are for making offers and which are for making promises? Write O for offers and P for promises. Then practice the dialogue with a partner. Number 1.
I can bring some pizza.
Offers.
Number 2.
I can make some sandwiches.
Offers.
Number 3.
I'll ask Hannah to bring some drinks.
Promises.
Number 4.
Right. I'll text Jim and see if he wants to come too.
Promises.
Number 5.
My mum can drive us to the beach.
Offers.
Number 6.
I'll be at your house at 9.
Promises.
Number 7.
I won't, I promise.
Promises.
Exercise 3. Choose the correct responses in the mini dialogue. And then, listen again and check.
Unit 8. Speaking. Exercise 3. 1.
It'll be cold and wet on Saturday. Let's stay at home.
Good idea. I'll ask Naomi to come too.
2.
It'll be rainy tomorrow. Why don't you come to my house in the afternoon?
Great. I'll be there at 3.
3.
It'll be hot and sunny tomorrow afternoon. Let's have a barbecue.
Cool. I can bring some chicken.
4.
Let's meet outside the sports centre at 8 p.m. Don't be late. Okay, I won't be late. I promise.
Number 1.
Good idea. I'll ask Naomi to come too.
Number 2.
Great. I'll be there at 3.
Number 3.
Cool. I can bring some chicken.
Number 4.
Okay, I won't be late. I promise.
Optional activity. Close your book. Listen to the first line of the mini dialogue. Can you remember the correct responses?
1.
It'll be cold and wet on Saturday. Let's stay at home.
Good idea. I'll ask Naomi to come too.
2.
It'll be rainy tomorrow. Why don't you come to my house in the afternoon?
Great. I'll be there at 3.
3.
It'll be hot and sunny tomorrow afternoon. Let's have a barbecue.
Cool. I can bring some chicken.
4.
Let's meet outside the sports centre at 8 p.m. Don't be late. Okay, I won't be late. I promise.
Exercise 4. Use it. Work in pairs. Look at the situations and choose A or B. Prepare and practice a new dialogue. Use the key phrases and the dialogue in exercise 1 to help you. Situation A. This weekend will be cold and rainy. You want to watch a DVD with some friends. Situation B. This weekend will be hot and sunny. You want to go to the park. Watch the demonstration videos. Situation A.
Look. It says it'll be cold and rainy this weekend. Let's watch DVD at my house.
Good idea. Let's invite some of our friends.
Cool. I can prepare a hot chocolate.
I can bring a large box of popcorn.
Great. I'll ask Maya to bring a good movie.
Right. I'll text Elijah and see if he wants to come, too.
Come to my house at 7 p.m.
Okay. I'll be at your house at 7.
Don't be late, Ray. And don't forget the popcorn.
I won't. I promise.
Situation B.
Look. It says it'll be hot and sunny this weekend. Let's go to the park.
That's a good idea. Let's take a picnic.
Cool. I can bring some chips.
I can make some fried chicken.
Great. I'll ask Emery to bring some juice drinks.
Right. I'll text Rogan and see if he wants to come, too.
Let's meet at my house at 10 a.m.
Okay. I'll be at your house at 10.
Don't be late, Marco, and don't forget the fried chicken.
I won't. I promise.
What are the things that you might want to do if the weekend is going to be hot and sunny? Discuss with your friends. Try to speak naturally without preparing a dialogue in advance. I can write an email about a friend's visit. Think. Imagine a friend is going to come and stay with you. What interesting things are there to do in your town or city? What places are popular with tourists in your town or city? Are there any interesting museums? What fun things can you do? Are there any towns or cities you could visit in your area? Exercise 1. Read the email.
Hi Gemma, I'm very excited that you're going to stay with us next week. I'm emailing you because I want to tell you about our plans for the weekend. On Friday evening, I'm going to meet you at my school with my parents because your bus arrives there at 8 p.m. On Saturday, we're going to take the train to London. We're going to visit Buckingham Palace and then take a boat on the River Thames. I hope it won't rain. After that, we're going to go shopping in Covent Garden. On Sunday, the weather will be hot, so we can go swimming in the outdoor swimming pool or we can have a picnic in the park with my friends. I can't wait to see you. Bye for now, Natalie.
Where and when is Natalie going to meet Gemma?
She's going to meet Gemma at her school at 8 p.m.
What will the weather be like on Sunday?
The weather will be hot on Sunday.
Exercise 2. Complete the key phrases. Then look at the email and check your answers. Key phrases. Writing an email about a friend's visit. Number 1.
I'm very excited that.
Number 2.
I'm emailing you because.
Number 3.
On Friday evening, I'm going to.
Number 4.
On Saturday, we're going to.
Number 5.
On Sunday, the weather will be.
Number 6.
I can't wait to see you.
Language point. Because. Exercise 3. Study the example. Match sentences 1 to 5 with reasons A to E. Then combine the sentences using because. I'm emailing you because I want to tell you about our plans for the weekend. Number 1.
I hope it will be hot tomorrow because I want to go to the beach.
Number 2.
We're going to pack our suitcases because we're going to go away tomorrow.
Number 3.
My brother wants to buy a guidebook because he's going to travel to Japan in the summer.
Number 4.
Samir lives in France because his dad works there.
Number 5.
We're going to take our waterproofs because it will be rainy on Saturday.
Optional activity. Complete the following gapped sentences. Number 1.
I hope it won't rain.
Number 2.
The weather will be hot, so we can go swimming or we can have a picnic.
We use I hope to express a wish about the future. We use we can to make a suggestion. How Natalie begins and ends her email. Remember that you can use other possible ways of ending an email. For example, write soon. Hope to hear from you soon. Looking forward to hearing from you. See you soon. Follow the steps in the writing guide. Writing guide. Task A. Imagine a friend is going to stay with you next weekend. Think about your plans and arrangements. Write an email to him or her. Task B. Think and plan. Why are you emailing?
Because I want to tell about the plans and arrangements.
What are you going to tell them about?
I want to tell about the plans for the weekend.
Where are you going to meet them?
I will meet her at the Kota Kinabalu International Airport.
What are you going to do on Saturday? What are you going to do on Sunday? What can you do in good weather and bad weather?
We will visit the local museum and then go shopping at the local market and eat seafood if the weather is bad. We will go to the beach and have picnic and barbecue if the weather is good.
Task C. Write. Paragraph 1. Introduction and reasons for writing. Paragraph 2. Where and what time. Paragraph 3. Plans for the weekend.
Hi Maya. I'm very excited that you're going to stay with us next week. I'm emailing you because I want to tell you about our plans for the weekend. On Friday afternoon, my family and I will pick you up at the airport. On Saturday, we will visit the Sabah Museum. After that, we will go shopping at the local market and then go eat seafood at night. On Sunday, we will go to Tanjung Aru Beach, have picnic and barbecue with my friends. See you soon, Elijah.
How about you? Write to your friend. Unit 8. Going away. Review. Vocabulary. Exercise 1. Match words 1 to 5 with words A to E. 1. Water.
E. Bottle.
2. Sleeping.
C. Bag.
3. Insect.
D. Spray.
4. Sun.
B. Cream.
5. Swimming.
A. Costume or trunks.
Exercise 2. Complete the sentences with the correct weather words. Number 1.
Today in Edinburgh it's sunny.
Number 2.
On Sunday in Minsk it will be cold and icy.
Number 3.
Tomorrow in London it will be snowy.
Number 4.
This weekend in Brighton it will be cloudy.
Number 5.
On Saturday in Rome the weather will be hot.
Number 6.
Yesterday in Wales it was rainy.
Language focus. Exercise 3. Write sentences using the affirmative and negative forms of be going to. Example: we aren't going to stay in a hotel. We're going to stay on a campsite. Number 1.
I'm going to take a rucksack. I'm not going to take a suitcase.
Number 2.
They aren't going to travel by car. They're going to travel by plane.
Number 3.
You're going to buy a Spanish phrasebook. You aren't going to buy a Spanish guidebook.
Number 4.
She's going to pack a torch. She isn't going to pack a penknife.
Number 5.
He isn't going to need any insect spray. He's going to need some sun cream.
Exercise 4. Write questions using be going to. Number 1.
Where are they going to go on holiday next summer?
Number 2.
Are they going to travel by train?
Number 3.
Are you going to take a sleeping bag on holiday?
Number 4.
What are you going to take to the beach on Saturday?
Number 5.
Who is going to buy food for the picnic this weekend?
Number 6.
Is Dan going to live in Canada next year?
Exercise 5. Write questions using will. Then write short answers. Example: will the weather be cold tomorrow? No, it won't. Number 1.
Will your parents give you a big present?
Yes, they will.
Number 2.
Will your dad come home very late tonight?
No, he won't.
Number 3.
Will you be in bed at 7 a.m. tomorrow?
Yes, I will.
Number 4.
Will Anna see polar bears in the Arctic?
Yes, she will.
Number 5.
Will we see many pandas in the wild?
No, we won't.
Speaking, exercise 6. Complete the dialogue with the phrases in the box.
The weather will be cold and rainy tomorrow night. Let's have a film night. Number 1.
Cool. You can come to my house.
Number 2. Number 3. Great, thanks. I can make a cake and I'll bring my favorite DVDs. Number 4.
I'll buy some popcorn.
Number 5. Great idea. I'll text Sophie and Charlotte and see if they can come.
Good plan. You can all come to my house at 6 p.m. Is that okay?
Number 6. That's fine, thanks. We'll be there.
Don't be late. And don't forget the cake or the DVDs.
Number 7. I won't, I promise.
Which phrases are offers and which are promises? Discuss as a class.
Exercise 7. Listen to Ruby and Imogen talking about their holiday plans. Choose the correct words.
Unit 8. Review. Exercise 7.
So, you're going to come on holiday with us to France this summer. That's great.
I know. I'm really excited. I've got some questions. Are we going to go by train?
No. My dad's going to drive to Dover, and then we're going to take the boat across the English Channel.
Cool. So are we going to drive to the south of France?
Yes. But we're going to stop in a place called Lyon on the way. My parents have got some friends there.
Are we going to stay in a hotel?
No. We're going to stay at my parents' friend's house.
Okay.
Don't worry, Ruby. They're really friendly, and they've got a huge swimming pool. Hopefully we can go swimming and sleep in a tent in their garden.
That sounds great. And after that?
After that, we're going to drive to the south. It'll be hot and sunny there.
I can't wait.
Me too. And don't forget your swimming costume, or your sleeping bag, Or your wash bag this time.
Don't worry, I won't.
Number 1.
Ruby is going to go on holiday to France with Imogen and her family.
Number 2. Number 3.
Imogen's parents are going to drive to Dover and go by boat across the English Channel.
Number 4.
They're going to stay with friends of Imogen's parents for a short time.
Number 5.
Their house has got a huge swimming pool.
Number 6.
Imogen wants to sleep in a tent.
Number 7.
After that, they're going to go to the south because the weather will be hot and sunny.
Number 8.
Imogen tells Ruby to bring her wash bag.